Welcome to the barbecue. If this is your first time, my name's Jeff and I'm your chef. We keep it grilling around here, always cooking something, and you better hope I ain't cooking you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I've been doing a series right now on a YouTuber everybody knows named Dontay London, and he's been doing some real just shady content. I mean, doing things for views, doing things completely out of the character of a normal person. So we've been kind of reviewing it, going auditing so people who look at his current content will know who they're dealing with. That's all we do. This video that I'm dropping right now is a video where him and Hannah went and spoke to her parents about them getting married, just kind of getting their blessing on it. But I had to, kind of look at it, and I got sons. One day they'll be getting married, and I hope the women that they bring to me are women that I can see join in the Watts family. Women who are, I would think would be more of a caliber who somebody even my mom would say yes to. So with Hannah bringing Dontay over to her family, expecting them to say yes, this is a pretty interesting take on it. You guys got to check this out. But at the end of this video, I got a world premiere for you. Something I dropped this morning. Y'all gonna love it.
All right, y'all. Right now is probably one of the most important moments of our lives. We finna go in this restaurant, this Mexican restaurant, right? And we finna meet her parents. And I am about to officially ask her dad for his blessing to marry his daughter. And honestly, we hopeful that he's gonna say yes and actually marry us. But we gonna find out. Wait, keep watching the vlog to see what he say.
So as you can see, they're very happy. They're excited to go in and tell the parents, hey, this is our idea. We want to be married. Now, they just met in August. They were trying to get married Christmas Eve, like 4 months. And they're, her dad, he's into religion, deep into religion. I think he's a pastor or something like that. He's deep into religion. So 4 months, Hannah moved in after 2 weeks. They want to live together as husband and wife, and he's all excited. Look at her face. Look at the mannerisms. Look at the body language. They're real excited. This is going to make sense when you see as this video goes on. Pay attention to body language. Always look at body language.
A little bit. Well, kind of. I'm still marry you either way. Yeah. But with all due respect,
A few moments later.
The conversation went good.
It went good. It was a good, real conversation.
Yes.
It was no bad energy. It was a very good conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. This is getting funny. Now, there was no bad energy. Very good conversation. They don't seem too happy. They're kind of mundane. They kind of fall flat. How do you leave talking to somebody's parents about getting married and your energy is just flat? Something happened because they were so perky and happy before they got to the restaurant. Something happened. I wonder what could it be?
You dusty. Hey, Dusty. Damn, Dontay London, Dusty.
How are you feeling? Let's start like that. How are you feeling after the conversation, my love?
I'm feeling a little bit more like, again, honest.
Yes.
From what your dad told me, like he had a heart to heart. Let me know like some real stuff that's attached to marriage, and he like
body language. Pay attention to the fact that he can't look at the camera. He's looking down. He's holding his hands. He's doing like this, kind of like a kid that just got scolded. His ass don't know how to take that. See, Dontay don't like rejection. You already know he don't like authority. He don't like being told what to do, but he's sitting there looking down. No energy, no hype, can't look at the camera. Yeah, some shit went down.
It kind of reminded us of all the things that we don't have figured out.
Yeah.
And he reminded me of a lot of things that I still have to work on as a man, And it just kind of got me a little bit, I'm feeling like maybe it's too soon.
So whatever Hannah's dad told him got him feeling like it's too soon, because he was like, you got to take care of my daughter. You got to be a man. This is a woman. She's going to grow into a more educated woman, a more influential woman. You ain't going to have a little innocent kid your whole life. She's going to keep growing. Can you keep up with her? Can you grow at her potential? Because you 28, you should already be at a certain level in life, but you not as a man. That's why his ass is sitting there rubbing his hands thinking, yeah, he was talking to me, got me kind of thinking, can I be real? We might be moving a little too soon. He said that because he know the type of man her dad is. Her dad is nothing like his dad. See, his dad, he talks shit about him all the time, walks over him all the time. Dontay making this video, he know he can't say shit bad about Mr. McCurtis because Mr. McCurtis is a real man. He raised a real daughter. See, Dontay, he always saying he raised himself. He ain't have nobody around. Just borrowed a lot of money off of his mom and shit. Someone was told his ass got handed to him and he don't know how to take it.
Just from what him and your mom told us, like, they just really reminded us of things that we really needed to hear for real. And so I mean, I still want to marry you. I still want to get married. And we did get her dad's blessing, but we don't know for sure if all the way certain if he's actually going to marry us on Christmas Eve.
He ain't gonna marry him on Christmas Eve. Because I mean, when you start moving like that, well, he gave us his blessing. Of course, he's gonna say, you know what, I do want you to be with my daughter. I do eventually want you guys to get married. I want you to be working toward that. But you guys got a lot of issues you got to work out. Now, my daughter had already been kicked out of your apartment and came back home already. Hannah already left once and went back to parents' house. So they know not everything's paradise over there. So, and he want to sit there and pretend that everything's all hunky-dory. They deeply in love. Everything's all cool. But the parents know. They ain't stupid. They know how their daughter is. And whatever Hannah told them when she went back home the first time, they know about him. They know he's got anger issues. They probably know that he's very berating to her. Always saying things about her illness, probably to keep her in a mindset of, hey, well, you got diabetes. I got bad credit. I can't keep a job. I can't this and that. But guess what? You got diabetes and I'm still with you. I love you for your diabetes. Instead of saying I love you for being this amazing type of woman and I love you for your diabetes. Reminding her that she has an issue because he got a ton of issues and he want to make sure he brings her down. Well, you got diabetes, I'm with you. You could be with me with all these problems. I love you for your diabetes. Can't you love me for all my fuck ups? See, something happened when he met with the parents because his whole energy is different from before they walked into that restaurant to now when they recording this video.
They love you. They love him.
Yes.
They really do. They really want the best for our relationship and just you as yourself.
Absolutely. And the best for you as well.
Yeah,
They want
absolutely. And I liked how they included us both. You know, it wasn't just, I just want the best for my daughter. Like, the fact that we come as a unit. I'm sorry, I didn't even cut you off.
No, you're good.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you know some shit was going down when the camera's off because for her to just stop being like, oh, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut you off. She had to touch him. You okay? You good? You good? I ain't mean to cut you off. And he like, yeah. The only time he even looked at her doing the whole recording was when she cut him off. He looking at his hands, the ground, the air, everything else. He's not looking at her. But when she cut him off, he was like, looking at her like, motherfucker, you crazy? You just cut me off? She's like, I'm sorry, you okay? And this is why they don't work out too well. He's a narcissist. He has to control the flow of everything, including what she says. So as she's speaking, she's talking, he's like, don't cut me off when I talk. But he cuts her off all the time and talks over her all the time. Because he probably feels, well, I'm the man. I have a right to cut you off to finish the video, to finish the conversation. But if you cut me off, and that's why you saw her jump real quick, like, are you okay? Are you okay? She always looking at him. During the entire video, she's looking at him to make sure she's in the right. She checks him for cues all the time. She's always looking at him. He's always looking at the floor. He's always looking around, but she's always looking at him, making sure she stays on track. Because once she get off track, she got, you okay? Is everything good? Because she's looking at his mannerisms, at his body language. You good? You good? Yeah, there's some shit be going down, and the parents know that.
When you just said, like, we don't have everything figured out, not everybody has everything figured out, you know. And honestly, my parents didn't have everything figured out, but they figured it out together. So, you know, I understand they probably want us to have everything and have all our ducks in a row and stuff like that. But, you know, it's just, I like that we are doing it together and we're growing together. And I
like how she tries to pull her parents into it. You know, my parents didn't have it figured out. Dontay never said shit about his parents, though. Never. They apparently, it was something going on in his childhood, but Hannah's trying to drag her parents into it. Well, we could be just like my parents. We ain't got to be like your parents. We could be like mine. You know, my parents didn't have it all figured out, and they still together. They still got a happy. He don't say shit about his childhood, though. Nothing about his family, because they're bringing Dontay into their family. Dontay is not bringing Hannah into his. He's pulling her down into his world, which is cheap, raggedy shit. He's bringing her down into that. But she's like, I'm going to bring you over into my family. Her family wants to meet him, wants to know him, doesn't want to sign off on him yet because they don't know him that well. But yet, with Hannah, he's like, I don't care about what my family think about you. It's all about me. I don't care about them. I don't listen to them. Hannah's more family-oriented. He's not family-oriented at all. This is not a good mix. It is not a good mix.
Those are real conversations that needed to be had and needed to be said. And I appreciate my parents' input because, you know, that's what we wanted.
They basically recommended us, like,
getting marriage counseling.
Yeah, like, just kind of figuring things out more as a couple before we actually make it official. Just reminding us of things that we needed to work on individually.
She's really consoling him because he got his ass kicked. She's hugging him. He's got his hand around her, leaning on her. He got his ass kicked by her parents, trying to say, oh yeah, they just told us things we need to work on individually. Well, they know their daughter. The little bit they do know of you ain't even measuring up to par. So what they told him was, you don't even have a stable job. You don't want a stable job. We've seen some of your content. You live in low income. You on welfare. You got EBT. Trying to get my daughter signed up on EBT. You got a lot of shit you need to work on individually as a man before you trying to grab onto some woman to make her your wife. See, his ass got kicked over there. That's why she hugging him like, it's okay, baby, it's okay. She always feeding into his energy. When he's down, she's trying to keep him up, lift him back up. He don't give a shit about her energy. When she was in the hospital, what'd he do? He running around recording, doing DoorDash and shit, bringing her clothes in a goddamn bundle like he's doing laundry or something like that. And I'm sitting there like, he get his ass beat. Oh, it's okay. I just need to work on a few things. We just need to, not go so fast. We need to slow down a little bit. It was all good. They still want to get married. Nah, that conversation was rugged. That was a rugged conversation, and his ass had to hear that.
And the fact that we still have life to figure out together. So basically they support us getting married. Just waiting a little longer.
They waiting a little longer to see if his ass change. To see if he gonna really get a job and be a serious man. That's what they waiting on. Wait a little longer, man. Give yourself some time. Don't drag her into no shit right now because you don't got your shit together, bro. You still living in low income right now. You still job hopping job to job. You don't want to hold a job down. You're talking about how you don't like authority. You don't want to work a 9 to 5. You want to live on a dream. Now give it a little time, man. Slow down with our daughter. Slow down.
At the end of the day, we grown. We can do whatever we decide to do. But I don't want to, disrespect her father, her mother by marrying her without 100% having them all the way on board. Like, they support us getting married, but they just feel like there's some things we got to figure out first because they feel like I'm a stranger to the family. I hate authority. I hate for people to tell me what to do. They like, we want you to be around us. We want you to be around our family. Like, nobody knows you, I met her family once, and I met her mom and dad plenty of times, but like her siblings, I only really met them once. And so it's true, I am kind of a stranger to her family, and that was just something that they was like, we have to change that, because they want me to be comfortable. They want me to feel like family, and they just don't necessarily feel like that right now because I guess I don't come around them enough, and which I don't. I really only met them once. But
this is a dude that has no friends, don't even hang with his own family, don't ever have people that he even used to know trying to hang out with him, this and that. But he's trying to get with this family-oriented woman who's saying, we're family-oriented. You got to hang around us for us to get to know you. He don't know how to do this. To him, it's rejection. He's used to doing his own thing. He ain't used to being attached to no family. So now they're asking him to do something that his ass, he's up in the air like, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't change that. You never hear him saying, yes, so this is what we plan on doing. We're going to start hanging with our family on weekends. We're going to start having family dinners with them on Sundays. We're going to start inviting them to places. We're going to start doing. He can't do content like that. Those people don't want to be in this content. So he's lost right now. He want to marry this girl for content, but thinking these people don't want to do content, but they want to hang with us. This ain't going to work out. We got to do something different.
Yeah, I guess. But her mom and her dad had been married for a very, very long time. Yeah. And so they were giving us some really great advice that we needed to hear. And they were like kind of giving us a little bit of marriage counseling. The advice they gave us was real. Yep. And so I guess what me and Hannah got to do is really think about if we still even want to do this on Christmas Eve, and if we do decide that, who will marry us? Like, because we don't know 100% for certain. We didn't ask him before they left if he would actually marry us on Christmas Eve. I didn't feel right to ask him that because I got the gist of they want us to wait. They want to get to know me more, basically.
He didn't want to ask because he tucked his tail. He ain't no man. A man standing by his decision and standing by his woman is going to ask no matter what. But he got put into his place like a little child. So he's sitting there like, well, damn, I feel weird asking after he just handed me my ass like that. If I can marry his daughter by Christmas, if he can marry us, you know what I'm saying? This and that. I don't know what to say right now. He got his ass handed to him. See, this is the thing about the old heads that are on this channel. Y'all don't talk to this dude as an older person talking to somebody who can learn from you. Y'all talk like a bunch of old heads looking up to a dude because he went viral. Y'all under him in his mind. Even in y'all mind, y'all under him. We talk like this dude don't know what the hell he talking about. He ain't lived long enough to know what he talking about. Hannah's parents talk to him just like how I would talk to him. But all you old heads on the channel, you gotta handle him with kid gloves. He just a kid. He little. You can't talk to him like that. You gonna hurt his feelings. Sometimes you gotta keep shit real. And I think Hannah's dad kept shit real with him.
You know, and so I didn't want to disrespect it to be like, well, I appreciate the advice, but y'all gonna marry us on Christmas Eve, tie. I didn't want to do that. But I want her dad to marry us. And if we have to wait a little bit to make that happen, then I'll do that, because yes, we can just go to the court and just get married after the holiday. Or anytime. You know, we can go to the court tomorrow and get married. But it's just like, I don't want to disrespect her family. They want to get to know me. We just gotta make time for me to see them more. You know, me and you we have to figure out, really plan out our future. I feel like that's something that me and you need to do, or really need to think more about, because we're gonna do everything together. We're gonna figure everything out together. That was our mindset.
I mean, it's still, we're gonna figure out things and do things together, of course, but you know, it's just the financial and you know, all those dynamics come into play, because my mom was she kept saying, you know, the two become one. You know, we become one. And I was telling her, I'm like, when I'm not here, you're still a part of me. You know, when I walk in a room, they gonna see you, you know, and I always say that to you. And
as serious as the situation it was, he be making jokes about it. These people don't want nothing to do with him. They like, bro, we don't want you linking to our family through our daughter through marriage right now. We don't know you like that. And he like, oh yeah, type. Dude, they're looking at you like a reject. They don't know you. They don't know your family. They don't know none of your friends, know nothing about you. But yet you want to involve yourself into their family, like infiltrate their family with your bullshit. Some people just don't want to deal with that, man. And people like him need to realize all that little cheesy shit y'all doing for content, it don't work in real life.
They said, my mom was like, so you gonna be our son-in-law? Like, she was very happy about that, you know, and smiling. And
that part irritated me right there. I'm gonna show y'all that part again after I speak, but that irritated me. She's having a serious conversation. Like I said, this dude don't know how to take shit serious. She's having a serious conversation, talking about, yeah, mom, she like, what did he do? He looked at the camera, realized she was kind of getting out of the picture a little bit, so he pulled her back into the picture. Like, he's so worried about getting the perfect shot for his little funky ass content. He wouldn't even listen to what she was saying. He looked at, you could see him cut his ass to the camera, saw that she was moving out of the frame, and pulled her back in. Like, he didn't want to hold her hand, and he just wanted to pull her back into the frame. Like, no, get back in the frame. If you're going to speak, get back in the frame. This is why shit in his head is not real. He's living in a dream state, and I'm going to explain that to you in a while, too.
They said, my mom was like, so you gonna be our son-in-law? Like, she was very happy about that, you know, and smiling. And, you know, and my dad was like, you know, like saying that he's his father-in-law. And I thought that was just a good sign in itself. But again, it's just like, it was a real conversation. It was not a bad conversation.
No, it wasn't a bad
we
conversation.
We prayed at the end, you know. We touched on things that we have to do together when we get married, and the realness of us getting married and what that takes. And that's still my husband. You know, at the end of the day, you're still my husband. I still love you very much.
You see that pause? That pause was because she thought he was about to start speaking. He moved. She's always fixated on him. She don't want to overtalk him and then end up being cussed out later in the video after the cameras go off. You know what? Why you cut me off? I was about to say something. Well, I didn't know you was going to speak. Well, you saw me move. You see when I move, when I do this and I do that, you got to shut up. Every time this dude even does, if he just moves, she's like, she clips it real quick. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. He's got her so shook. Just making a simple ass video, so shook, because she know he's off right now. He's pissed off right now. He's claiming, you know, he's a little tired. No, he got his ass handed to him because he can't take rejection. She knows his family just rejected him. She knows that. Her family just rejected him, and now she's trying to soften the blow, trying to, you know, heal his wounds a little bit. So she's on pins and needles right now. Every time this dude moves, she's like, Man, these two, they not made for each other. This dude was marrying her for content. He didn't marry her out of love. He don't know this girl. She don't know him. It's all a fucked up situation.
And, you know, I still want to marry you. And I still envision you. And I still see you as my husband. And I just want you to know that as well. Because, you know,
there's a whole lot of stills going on there. Well, I don't care what they said. I still want to marry you. I don't care what I still think we should, yeah, they got their asses handed to them. They were like, listen, y'all acting like some children. It's 2025. This dude living in low income, on welfare, ain't even got no job, no way to take care of himself, bad credit, debts he got to pay off left and right, bank accounts in the negative, and y'all sitting there talking about some, can you marry us? This is for content. They know, they couldn't pull it over on her parents. Her parents look right through it. Bro, we don't know you. You don't know us. You go grab our daughter, pull her down into the hood, like after 2 weeks of knowing her from being on the internet. Bro, it's something going on. We don't know what your game is, but we gonna learn. We gonna have these conversations, and that's why you see her trying to soften the blow. We still gonna get married. We still, don't worry, baby. We still. And he's like, yeah. He got his ass kicked.
You wanna call your parents?
Advice is always given, but also what I see and what I feel strongly about matters as well. So a lot of people are always on the outside looking in, but you love me so well, you treat me so well, you talk to me so well. So
she just gave it all up right there. She gave it all up. She said she still feels a certain way because everybody else is looking from the outside. It's how I feel. I feel that I want to be your wife. So it's about me. It's not about my parents. Don't worry about them because they know they ain't all for that shit. She knows that. She trying to soften the blow. Well, they just seeing it from the outside looking in. Well, they see it from the content. The fact that his ass can't hold a stable job. He been through so many jobs already. They probably see it from the fact that he ain't around them. He don't even want to be around them. He don't hang around his own family. Why is he isolating himself? Why is he trying to isolate you? There's a reason for it. Narcissists do that. They keep you from your friends, keep you from your family so they can have main control over you. Why did you end up already moving back home after being with them just for a couple of months? Your parents guaranteed they heard a lot of what was going on because they wondering, why are you back here? You moved in with this dude we told you not to move in with. Why are you back here? Oh, well, it's because we talk about this, we trick like that, and he talks to me like this, and he treats me like that. But yet, she talking about, oh, you talk to me good. You talk to me good. Like, who are you telling that to? Him? He knows how he talks to you. You said he's verbally abusive, and he could be a little nicer in the things he says to you. You say that. And now you like, oh, you talk to me good. They only see it from the outside. You talk to me good. Trying to make the video as if trying to appease her parents. They already know the truth because you left once. And you probably told everything that was going down. Then you got talked into coming back. And now you're, oh, baby, you talk good to me. They only see from the outside. It's about what I feel. It ain't about them. Yeah. Like I'm telling you, her parents wasn't down for this marriage. They knew it was a joke.
I agree. I'm glad you said that because at the end of the day, we know what our relationship is like. We know what our inside conversations are, what we're going to do, and what we're accomplishing together and things we're doing. But no, it is always good to get advice. But no, it's definitely guidance. I looked at it as guidance, right, from her parents. And, it was just, they touched on some deep stuff, like, because they've been through it, and it just really got us really, well, it got me really just kind of thinking really deep about if I'm all the way what I'm supposed to be for you. That's what your father reminded me of, like, making sure, like, you got insecurities that you need to take care of.
I told you, Hannah's dad's a real man. He ain't like you enablers. All you enablers on this channel, Hannah's dad ain't like that. He's an old head that knows what a man is. He knows what it takes to be a man. He is a man, taking care of a family. All you enablers over, oh, he good. He just young. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You being mean. Say that shit to Hannah's dad. Because this is why he's all fidgeting and shit and holding his jacket and doing this. Because he like, listen, you probably ain't all measured up for what I envisioned my daughter to be with. You got some problems. How you feel about yourself making money? Well, it depends on how many views I get. Well, how you going to get insurance? You going to take care of my daughter? Things going to go down? She got medical issues. Oh, I'm going to learn. I'm going to figure it out. Don't worry, Mr. McCurtis. I'm going to figure it out. No, you trying to get married to her after 4 months of being with her. You don't know enough about this lady to do that. You don't know about yourself. You can even take care of yourself. Look at him now. 2025. Where is he at right now? Clicking on lights in his mom's basement and shit. This is what Mr. McCurtis was talking about. Hannah's dad was saying, you don't got your shit together and you trying to marry somebody. Work on yourself before you go out trying to make families and shit like that. You sat there trying to get the girl pregnant, had all these videos about trying to get her pregnant, married her, and now look at the position y'all in right now. This is what he warned about. He didn't take no advice. He don't listen to old heads. He listened to all the enabler ass old heads. Oh, do it, baby. You only live once. Young love is beautiful. Go on ahead and do it, baby. Look at him now.
Before you go into marriage, these things that make you angry and make you upset. If that stuff is on your heart, you ain't ready for marriage. And there are a lot of things that I need to work on still. So I'd be thinking like, damn, bro, like some real stuff right there.
So even Hannah's dad was talking about his anger issues. So you got 2 ex-girlfriends, Hannah and Hannah, that's 4 people talking about his anger issues. They know what's up with this dude. They know he ain't all there. They know something's a little off with him. He got anger issues and they probably like, what, we are a calm family. We're easygoing family. If you got issues that, you angry about some things, you got something in your soul, in your heart, maybe you should be working on that. Not trying to compound it with a marrying somebody you don't even know that much. How do other people know that he got anger issues? Because Hannah had to go home And when she moved back home, she talked to her mom. Her mom talked to her dad, guaranteed. They know what's wrong with this dude. They know what they argue about all the time. He's trying to pull a fast one, and they like, dude, we already know what you up to. Our daughter, when she came and she told us everything, you got problems, dog. You need to work some shit out with yourself.
My mama also said that, you know, is a man not supposed to have weaknesses?
Yeah.
And how is the woman supposed to handle those weaknesses?
Yeah.
And my question for you would be, do I handle those moments of when you feel your weaknesses and your moments of where you feel weak? Do I handle those the best of my ability?
Absolutely, you do.
And so my mom was telling me if she can't handle that, then she already either.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my mom was letting me know it's okay to have those weaknesses. It's all about how the other person handles those weaknesses.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like how I handle your weaknesses and just acknowledging those things. And she was basically saying, like, you have to understand that person. You have to understand that they have these flaws, they have these weaknesses. How you go about it is how you're going to understand your person. And so,
oh, you can tell he getting pissed off. Hannah's family called him weak right to his face. Hannah calling him weak right to his face. So you got weaknesses. You weak. You ain't as strong as you think you are. You ain't as strong as that YouTuber you walking around claiming you are.
I'm full-time on YouTube now.
You weak. Something wrong with you, man. And I'm going to have to handle your weaknesses. And he's like, oh, no, I'm strong, Dontay. You know, I do everything on my own. You know, I get this going. For 5 years, I've been living in low income. I know how to structure my life. You know, I lie to leasing agents. I lie to jobs. I lie to all of these people. I know how to do my thing. And her family's like, yeah, you weak. You weak. He don't know how to handle that. It's rejection. He's a narcissist. For you to tell a narcissist you got a weakness, you weak, you're not as strong as you think you are. He fidgeting. His ass is sitting, he rocking. He like, man, you better stop calling me weak. You better stop calling me weak. I'm finna go off. You better stop calling me weak. That's how he rocking. He moving like that. He don't want to hear that shit. She like, yeah, you got weaknesses. Do I handle your weaknesses? You know you weak. You know you can't stay strong all the time. You know you got this and that. You got these problems. Do I handle that for you? He like, yeah. His ass, he want to blow up quick as shit. But he can't because the video camera's going. If the camera was off and she was calling his ass weak, he'd be like, no, you the one with diabetes. I ain't weak. Your ass the one who got a weakness.
baby, like you're just so meant for me. I love you. And I understand that you have things that you're working on, but I feel like over time those things will start to dissipate and disappear, you know, as you see it, you know. And I'm patient, and I'm gonna be patient with you in those areas. So I just want you to know that as well.
Woo, they lit his ass up at that dinner. They got this motherfucker rocking. He doing the Dontay dip. His ass doing this shit. He like, motherfucker got that skull cap on. Shit, he super dipped. He went all the way down like, they dug into his ass. They fucked him up at that dinner. And she's sitting there trying to console him, help him lick his wounds and shit. And this motherfucker, he's rocking and she, man, they done call me weak. They told me I got problems I need to work on. They not going to approve the marriage. They don't want to marry us. They telling me this and that. I ain't a man yet. His ass is hot. You will never see a video of him rocking this much because they really told his ass the truth about himself. Something all you enablers never say. You enablers on this channel don't tell him the truth about what's really real. Now, her parents, they don't owe him shit. They not subscribers. They don't care if you make a video or not. They gonna tell him exactly what it is. I'm the same way. Give a fuck if you make a video or not. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I see. I'm gonna tell you if I don't see a man. I'm gonna tell you if I don't see somebody that can take care of themselves, take care of their kid, raise a family, trying to have another baby. Shit don't even make sense. You on welfare, living in Section 8, low income, trying to have another baby. What you trying to do, create another ratchet? How many men out there gonna keep having kids by all these women leaving them? Because just like you did Leo's mom, you left because she wouldn't make contact. You found some reason why you didn't want to be with her, creating ratchets out there, doing this shit on purpose. Got women out there working 2 and 3 jobs. Kids ain't being raised by nobody because they got to work so many jobs and shit. The dad ain't nowhere to be found. Hannah's parents see right through that shit. And that's why you see his ass over there dipping. She like, yeah, motherfucker, you weak. You weak as a motherfucker, You need to get your shit together. You ain't no man yet, Dontay. Get your motherfucker. His ass like dipping like a motherfucker.
I love you.
I don't know. Every day my love for you don't change. Me wanting to marry you don't change. Nothing but, you know, I said just the guidance and understanding the respect of your family, wanting to know me on a deeper level.
Yeah.
That shows a lot. And I think we have to make that happen.
Absolutely.
You know, and if we have to wait another couple months, another few months, you know, we'll do that. You know, maybe give us some time to build a relationship with your family. You build more of a relationship with my family. We get more time under our belt, get more things figured out together. Because we ain't going nowhere. So. You want to call your parents? I guess at the end of the day, I guess it's not the end of the world. We don't get married on Christmas
It's
Eve.
not the end of the world because at the end of the day we're engaged.
Yes.
You know, I'm still your fiance.
Yes.
I'm still gonna be your wife, and you're still gonna be my husband. And I mean that's it. And then there's nothing wrong with being patient and taking time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no rush. We're not even rushing. We just want to do it. It's not because we need to do it. It's because we want to do it. We love each other. And
You saw what just happened, right? When he was getting all worked up, because she was like, yeah, ain't no rush. We ain't got to get it, man. Ain't no rush. He was like, motherfucker, I need this content. You don't understand. We ain't getting no views on this damn channel. What you talking about? Ain't no rush. It is a rush. If we have him get this marriage, we put this marriage down, the content gonna blow up. That's how we gonna go viral. I meet a girl, move her in 2 weeks. She living in low income with me. We get married. That's a viral ass story. Shit didn't go viral though. See, Hannah's parents already knew something was off. They was like, you know what? This ain't based on love. This is based on some other shit. Because they already know he got issues, got problems, anger problems. They argue and fight when the camera's off. They already know all this shit. They don't even know each other that well. Already arguing and fighting. She done already moved out and moved back in already. And this dude, every time she say, it ain't no rush. We ain't got to do it that soon. Fuck you mean? We got content to make. We got to get this shit on record. We need to get the content moving or else we ain't going to have no money. We run out of money right now, girl. Get your shit together. Get your head on right. And she trying to catch herself. This is all an act. It's all an act.
we just felt and we feel like it's right. We know it's right to get married. We want to do that. We feel like this is the person. I'm his person. He's my person. So it's just all about the fact that we know it's right. It's not going off of just trying to rush things. So
The other day, I want to tell y'all this too. The other day, I was on the phone with his mama, right? I was on the phone with his mama. I was in my feelings that day too, right? I was in my feelings. So, I had told her, I'm like, look, I want to get back together. I can be everything you want in a man. I can change up. You feel me? I could keep a job. I could be stable. I can provide for my family. I was talking real good. And she was open to it too. I know she was.
it's just like when you know you found a good person, you know it's the right person, you just know. And everybody has that instinct, that intuition inside, like, this is it. This is the right person. And I look at him every day and I be like, you're the right person. I envision that every single day.
I was on the phone with mama. I was in my feelings that day too, right? I was in my feelings. So, I had told her, I'm like, look, I want to get back together. I was talking real good. And she was open to it too. I know she was.
I mean, I did tell you about that. Like, you know, I go over to my parents' house, I want you to come with me because we are one. You know what I'm saying? That's also why it was kind of like that, you know, because I know you be tired and things like that.
So he be tired and things like that, which is why he don't want to be bothered with her family. I know you be tired and things like that. I know you don't want to do nothing that I want to do. You don't want to go to places I want to go because you be tired and things like that. He's playing the hell out of this girl. He don't care about nothing but the content. He don't care about you. You were there for content. He don't care about how you feel, your life, how much he loves you, what he wants to do to make you a happier person. It's all about him. All this shit's all about him. What makes him happy? What can you do to make his world happy? What can you do to help his dream? Him going to hang out with you and your family. No, I'm tired. Oh, I know you be tired and things like that. You don't want to come. Tired and things like that is slang for you don't want to do shit that I want to do, but I got to do everything that you want to do. We smart. We know what tired and things like that means. We ain't stupid.
But I also want you to develop that relationship because I know your mom. I want you to know my siblings and you know, get it. We need to know each other's family.
So they've been together for this long, all to the point where he wants to go ask her parents, can they get married? Get the hand and blessing, and if they're that. But yet she knows his family, knows his mom, meets his sisters, meets all the people involved in his content. She meets all of them. She's just a piece of the content, but he don't know none of her family. He don't know her siblings that well. He don't want to hang with them. He don't want to hang with her because they don't want to be recorded. See, that's the thing. Hannah, it's not clicking upstairs. Dude only wants to be around things that he can record. He only wants jobs where he can record. He only wants to deal with situations that he can record. This is all about content. So when you sit there and say, well, you don't know my family. Does your family want to be recorded? No. There you go. They don't want to be content. He don't want nothing to do with them.
You know, and I think that's important to have that level. You know, because at the end of the day, my family gonna be your family. You know? Your family gonna be mine.
As you can tell, Dish Rag is in deep thought. All that little chipper happy shit Hannah's trying to do, he ain't buying into it. He's not trying to be happy. He got his ass handed to him. She's sitting there licking his wounds and shit while he's sitting there, and he ain't having it. He don't even want to look at the camera. He don't want to look at her. All he keeps thinking is, these people rejected me. They rejected my dream. They rejected all the stuff I've been saying what I'm going to do for this girl. They rejected all my hype. They now falling for my shit. How can I trick these people like I got all these old heads on my channel tricked? All these enablers on my channel are tricked thinking all this shit's gonna happen when I just need the content. I gotta have this wedding shit for my content. That's what these people ain't getting. We're not going to blow up. We're not going to get rich. All my dreams are going to collapse if y'all don't support my idea and follow me. We got to get married Christmas Eve. It's a big deal. This is what's going to make the internet crack. A Christmas Eve wedding, dream come true. All the girls out there are going to be like, oh, Leo's mom going to be like, oh, could have been me. We got to do it on Christmas Eve. Y'all not getting it. That's why his ass is sitting there quiet the whole time. His entire plan is just folding, collapsing right in his face while he's just like, he don't know what to do. He don't know what to do.
So it's real talk, real stuff. But how I feel after hearing that conversation, I feel at peace. I'm glad that we had the conversation. I wanted to have the conversation. I think that it was needed, and it was a lot of information that needed to be said and a lot to take in. And I'm still set on marrying him and being with him, so that doesn't change.
Look at his stupid ass. He's sitting there rubbing his face like, yeah, I got my ass kicked. You all happy and chipper, and you and your mom had a great conversation. Y'all had a blast because that's your mom. Your dad basically told me I wasn't a man. I wasn't even worth you. Like, shit, he's sitting there like, man, I don't know what to fucking think. This girl, she's still talking about this and that, and her dad is like, fuck you, you raggedy motherfucker.
You dusty. Hey, Dusty. Damn, Dontay London, Dusty. Oh, shit. Yo, that fucking video clip, man, when he like, I was dumpster diving the other day in this mug.
So, yeah.
Same here. I love you in the day.
I love you, baby.
I love you for the rest of my life, man. I'll figure it out. But tired, y'all. Be tired. We see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. I'm tired.
You see what he did, right? He just controlled Hannah. He said, we tired. Good night. We're going to end the video. We tired. She didn't say she was tired. She just said a minute ago, I know you tired. I know you're tired. But yet he's like, yeah, we tired. Yeah, we going to get off this thing. We tired. Because he's tired of hearing his own ass get chewed out by the girl he's trying to marry. Her family just ate him up. And she's sitting there still eating him up. He don't even realize it. She's like, oh, no, it's fine. We could take our time. We could this and that. And he's like, you ain't getting it, girl. We need the content. We've got to get the views soon. The channel is collapsing. We getting 7,000 views, 5,000 views. We got damn near 80,000 subscribers. We can only get 5,000. We need to get this marriage done. Y'all not getting it. That's his whole thing. We gonna figure it out. He says, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. That's what he said. I'm gonna figure it out. Not we gonna talk it out. We gonna figure it out as a family. No, he says, I'm gonna figure it out. Because the narcissist always has a plan. I'm gonna figure it out. We tired. We need to have a discussion. I guarantee as soon as that camera went off, I bet they had a conversation. The moment that camera went off, why you say this and why you say that? Why you saying this? Do you really feel like that? Do you really agree with your dad? Do you really agree? I guarantee that's how the conversation went because I know how narcissist is. He even said in one of his prior videos when they were arguing, he says, I don't like it when she don't speak. I need her to keep talking because I don't want her to think of stuff. I need to know what's on her mind. And she says, I just be quiet. I just shut down and I do my own thing. But he wants to keep the argument going because he's like, because I need to know what you think and I need to know what's on your mind. He said that. I reviewed the video. So he knows how she thinks she's kind of siding with her parents. The fact that she's siding with her parents is, well, you're not on my team because I'm doing this. I don't listen to authority. I'm doing this. So if you ain't doing this, you ain't with me, this ain't making the content pop, this and that, I might not want to have to marry you. I don't know. Her dad called it. He was like, this is not right. Something just don't seem right. Look at where we are. August 27, 2025. Look at where we are right now.
I'm full time on YouTube now.
Ain't no fucking way.
I appreciate you guys always watching these videos. I have fun reviewing. I have fun auditing. I got a little musical selection for you guys. Like I said, I dropped it this morning, so this is a world premiere. Y'all hearing it first. Had a little fun doing it. I might re-record it, but I like how it sounds right now. I might have to re-record it because I think I want to be a little more and get that punch into it. But the beat was so cool, I just laid back on it. If this is your first time at the barbecue, go on have a seat and let me make your plate. We still related because your baby mama, mother, brother steady calling me cuz we at the barbecue. Let me get a rib in the plate. It's like a black block party and I'm showing up late. I'm in my Beamer. Grandpa be giving me pound. Looking at my stock wheels, you know how we get down. Come and gather round, skin tone and different complexion. Niecy hug a baby looking like a mama reflection. Resurrection of the realest, illest. We be the old heads, pour us wiggle liquor on the ground for our folks dead. I ain't even tripping off the drama Uncle Joe said. Better do them dishes, get you slapped across your forehead. Stuntin' in my pro kids, running with kids. Left the streets for the sweets, now I'm running the biz. I'm the whiz, scarecrow like Mr. Michael Jackson. If you looking for that work and I'm looking for that action, you can ease on down through the yellow brick road. Once I get to going in, then you better hold on. I'm that old school killer, lyrically a machete, defying every lion coming out the Serengeti. Hey, pass me that spaghetti, I ain't done with it yet. You better ask somebody, you ain't ready for Jeff. I'm that old school chef, catch me grilling while I'm looking all around up in the spot. Now I got you suckers cooking at the barbecue. Gonna and grab you a plate on Teresa chocolate cake. Got you watching your weight, we at the barbecue. I done told you before, I'm about to drop this mic and get a plate to go. We at the barbecue. Shout out to all the new subscribers out there, dropping on the channel, knowing how we cook around here, enjoying just laughing, clapping, having a good time. I appreciate it. Every time you get to the end of one of my videos, I'll always have something nice for you to listen to. Food's on out. We at the barbecue. We at the barbecue. This is how we do. We at the barbecue. Marcus Burry, always in the cut. Go check my man out on TikTok. He always dropping something new. Man, I love his productions. Always smooth and always old